I hope you're locked in. It's gonna be one of those days, ain't it? My honest take starts now. It doesn't get much better than this, do it? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome back to another episode of My Honest Take. This is the only podcast that matters and the only pod you'll ever need. I am your host, Quincy. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your day. Listen, I know I've been slacking. Cut me some slack. All right. You see how I did that? Cut me some slack. Listen, podcast should have been on Monday. I'm all over the place. Listen, it feels like Monday's just popping up on me fast as hell now. I'm slacking. All right. But cut me some slack. All right. I'm still going to get the podcast out for y'all. I'm still here. I just got to get my schedule back consistent. It's been cold as hell out lately. I haven't been back to the gym. I'm lost right now. All right. Let me regroup myself. Let me regulate my body. Let me get myself back on track. I got y'all. Okay. But no, man, listen, like I said, I do apologize. I am going to start getting back on track, getting back to that regularly scheduled program for the month, Monday uploads for you guys. But like I said, let me just get my thoughts, my brain back on track because I don't know where it's at. But we're going to be good. All right. We're going to be great. But without, no, I'm missing something, ain't I? See, look at me. I'm slacking. I appreciate all you guys for constantly liking, subscribing, sharing. You guys have been showing mad love on the podcast lately. You guys have been always being there for me when it comes to getting these podcast episodes out and trending out there. So I do appreciate all you guys for that, man. Continue to show love, continue to show support, and I'll be here to constantly give you guys the best and latest breaking news. Y'all know what I do. So now, without further ado, with all the formalities out the way, I got a lot that I got to say. Listen, I just want to just take a second to thank the Lord. I want to take a second, a moment of silence to just to embrace this feeling that I have. All right, and this feeling, you may ask yourself, what is this feeling? What's going on? What happened? Well, your eyes aren't deceiving you. You read that title. You see where it says. I never thought this day would come. Truthfully. Because the way people been operating lately, it's been, it felt like this generation, in this day and age and world, like, it just didn't seem like it was gonna happen in our lifetime. That's what it felt like. Real talk. But I don't know who's over there pulling strings, but they did it. Okay. The Olympics has banned transgender athletes from competing in their, perspective or not perspective, their respective sport. Okay. Now, what does that mean? Why am I excited? Am I transphobic? Oh my gosh. No way. No, I'm not. Do you? I don't care. Do I think it could be an illness for why you want to change? Okay, maybe. There's no hate though. There's no hate. Do you? But I don't agree with it. It's just me. But it's no hate. Go live your life. I'm not gonna go out and target you and hate you in public or hate you behind closed doors. Nah, you ain't bother me. I'm not gonna bother you. You respect me. I'm gonna respect you. All right. But what I don't respect is a man who says, you know what, I want to transition to be a girl. Okay, cool. Like I said, do you? Don't care. But then says, you know what? I want to keep playing basketball. Okay, cool. Don't care, do you? Gotcha. But damn, I think I'm really good. I might be able to make it to the league. Okay, good dreams. I like it. Keep pushing. But since I'm a girl, I think I want to go to the WNBA. That's where you lost me. Oh, I'm really good or really fast at running. I think I might want to go and do track, but it's not really a league for track. I could go to the Olympics. Yeah, and I'm gonna go into the women's. Yeah, no, you lost me. You lost me because the fact that you thought about that goes to show that you want life to be on easy mode. I mean, it's just common sense. Now, ladies, that's not a diss to y'all. There are some ladies right now who are better than some of y'all who's playing basketball who are men. There are some ladies who run faster than you, and you run track. There are some ladies who could throw a fastball faster than you, who could kick a goal better than you, who could do a lot of things better than you, right? But based off of science, genetics, and all that, of course, the man's gonna be a little bit stronger. The man's gonna be a little bit faster, probably a little bit more endurance. So of course, they're naturally gonna be better at these sports, right? So the fact that you're a man who transitions to a girl and says, you know what, I want to go to the girl side, just shows that number one, you want to have an advantage because biologically, nothing changed inside your DNA. You're still a fucking guy. I don't give a damn. I'm sorry, I got very vulgar right there, but I need y'all to understand that you're still a guy. You still got that same power. You still got a penis. You still got a lot more um, testosterone building inside you. So, yeah, you may have some estrogen now. You may be a little bit more feminine, but you still have some of that power that you had as a man, right? So, when you do certain things like boxing, running, basketball, football, you're going to be an outlier. You're going to stand out, and people are going to notice that, right? So, it's it's one of those things where it's like you have to look at it from this perspective. If LeBron James, Steph Curry, Michael Jordan, um, Giannis, the Joker, Westbrook, let's go to football, Tom Brady, um, Barry Sanders, Deion Sanders, Megatron, Calvin Johnson, Marshawn Lynch, even. You want to go soccer? Ronaldo, Messi, Mbappe. I mean, what do you want? Baseball, Mookie Betts, Shohei. Just showing off my range of sports. But all seriousness, if these people said, you know what, I want to be a girl, and went to their respective female counterpart, WNBA, you know what I mean, and they said, okay, yeah, I like it here. Do you even think that's fair? Do you think that's fair? Steph is still gonna be shooting from the parking lot. LeBron's dunking on people. Tom Brady's throwing dots. What are we talking about? That's not fair. So when you do it on the biggest stage of them all, which only happens what every 4 years. So this is something that really happens. So everyone's gonna tune in to see this. You're getting regular people who ended up training and practicing so hard that they got selected to do this, right? And you just say, well, fuck it, let me go to the easy side, and you just dominate, getting gold medal after gold medal. Don't you think that's kind of not fair? I mean, I'm just trying to paint the picture for y'all. That's not fair. So the fact that it took them this long for them to even implement this rule is sad, because that means by the games and the law of the games, I'll say, for their rules, you could have been transgender and went to either perspective side. More than likely, it was always a man that was turning female who wants to go against the females, right? And you could have dominated and got all these gold medals and have no type of repercussion towards it. Think about how unfair that is, right? So now we have to see what's going to happen with some of these athletes who were transgender who did get medals. Are they going to be stripped of it, right? Are there going to be test beforehand? Like, yes, some people can say, look, just do the eye test. If they don't look it, they don't look it. But have you been to Atlanta? Boy, you would have got. I'm telling you. Atlanta, you don't know what's what. You don't know what's what. So that's the problem now. Is it going to be tests? Or are they going to be, yeah, we got to do a bunch of research, what's going to happen, right? But it just goes to show them actually doing this goes to show like, hey, okay, we know this is a concern. We know, we see it now. It's starting to be an issue when it's like it should have been an issue. It should have never even been allowed. But here's the funny thing. Here's the funny thing. They only banned it because scientists actually saw good supporting evidence that shows that yes, these transgenders have an unfair advantage. Everybody saw it, everybody knew it, but you needed to have someone who's a scientist tell you that. You need that to go to someone who has that title, that name, scientist, for them to break that down to you. Think about that. Everybody else saw it, but we're not scientists, so we could just be pulling smoke out our ass, right? But since he's a scientist, okay, that makes sense. Makes no sense to me. I'll tell you guys that much. Makes no sense to me. But now that we see that there's a ban, I want to see what's going to happen now with some of these transgender people. Are they going to be outraged? Are they going to still go to the games, lose, and then complain that they were cheated out? They should have been on the women's side. Like I feel like there's going to be a lot of excuses, a lot of people hating, a lot of people wanting to change things. I could just sense it, and it's okay. It's okay. Go ahead and be upset. Go ahead and hate. Rules are the rules now, brother or sister, whatever you would like to be called. But this is how it is now, and I'm glad because, like I said, this should have never been a thing, and it should have been the way it is now from the start. It just makes it fair. So I appreciate the Olympics for making that call. But people, that's not the only crazy news we've heard. Okay, apparently, Mr. Donald Trump, right, is thinking about sending out a stimulus check. Now, before we get into that, the government shutdown has been lifted, all right? For a record, what, 40, 41 days, right? It's been lifted now. No more government shutdown. So if you got family or friends or anybody who's in the government, hopefully they're now getting paid now. Hopefully they're now, living better now than what they were dealing with during that shutdown. But here's what we need to talk about. The fact that Trump said he's going to try to give American stimulus checks except for the wealthy, right? Now, what does that mean? Okay. So first thing I noticed, literally, first thing I noticed was people complaining we're not getting a stimulus. What is wrong with y'all? Y'all think he really gonna do that? Then you have people go rebuttal that. Why you mad? It's the first person who gave us the stimulus in the first place. Oh shit. Had me thinking, damn, wasn't he? I don't know. But damn, I think he was, right? Got me panicking. I said, well, I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's just forget about it. Right? But then you got more people coming through. I can't wait till you're wrong. Wait till he does this. This is the last thing. This is what y'all said last time in 2020. This is what y'all said. Which was true. Nobody thought we were getting no damn stimulus package. Most of us saw people getting it and we stayed to get it and we were like, wow, this is fake. Then we ended up getting it and then we agreed. Oh yeah, I love my president. I love the government. They gave me my money. But what people notice, I'm telling you, man, people notice. We ended up just getting taxed on that money that they gave us. So they gave us some free money that took that right back. Right? Makes you wonder. But Trump said he wants to get that to the hardworking people, but he's saying it in a way, in a sense of he was trying to get us to pay down our debt. Our $1 trillion debt. What the hell is $2,000 gonna do? First off, now for people who's like, well, why are they giving us money if we got paid out of debt? Well, more than likely, what's happening? They're sending us the money so we can use it, and it goes back in circulation into the government. Very simple stuff, but it, it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. But hey, a $2,000 stimulus check right now in this economy, it's like I want it, but what is it really gonna do? What is it really gonna do, people? There's too much money uh, uh, that people don't have, and there's things that's too expensive that people don't want to buy, that need to buy it. It's crazy. So it really makes you wonder what is this stimulus going to do for us? You should give it to us once things calm down. Then go ahead and let me run that up. Right now, I'm probably gonna be able to give me a bottle of water, Dasani maybe, and nobody likes that. That's it. That's it. But we're just gonna have to wait and see. Only time will tell now if we are actually gonna get this check. If so, y'all better save it. Save it, please. Don't just go out there, just spend it right, or whatever you see. Just go ahead and hold that money. Y'all need to save. All right. Me, on the other hand, nah, I'm gonna save right with you. Now, forget saving. I wanna speed past something. I wanna speed past something. All right. But I wanted to still hit the target audience I'm looking to hit. Sydney Sweeny, and everybody calm down. I know me saying her name probably got a bunch of y'all up out your seat. Oh my gosh, now I gotta pay attention. He's talking about my baby. All right, relax. Relax. Sydney Sweeny is under fire because of an American Eagle ad, I believe, right? Was it American Eagle jeans? Aeropostale. I think it was American Eagle. But it was jeans for a commercial for jeans, right? And she was under fire because this interviewer kept trying to ask questions that tried to pretty much have her incriminate herself, right? Like, hey, your ad was very crazy. Even Trump reacted to it. She said, yeah, that was surreal. Yeah, most people don't like him, though. Da da da. Okay, cool. Then she asked a very specific question, right? Something along the lines of, hey, some people feel like it's wrong for you to say or talk about white superiority, being superior, superior. Excuse me, can't look, at, can't talk. um, whites being superior to every other race, talking about how your genes, um, can carry traits, with blue eyes and blue jeans. How do you feel about that? She pretty much says like, well, look, if there's anything very important in the world, I'll talk about it. You pretty much saying like that's not important, and I agree with her. I think that's the best way to handle a situation like that. Like, hey, look, if it's something really important, I'll talk about it right now. I don't think that's too important, because as soon as she would have said, no, I'm not racist, or no, you're right, I need to cut that out, so like that, it would have made her a public eye. It would have made her an enemy with most people. Most people looked at her weird. This is one of those things where the interviewer is trying to set you up. And most people know, and if you don't know, now you know. Rest in peace, Biggie. Um, most of these interviewers, to try to get that clip or to try to get that viral video, they were trying to get you to say something that's a little bit out there, a little outlandish. And I think that's what was really trying to happen. Um, because you can't really look at her and think racism or think white supremacist. You don't look at somebody like that and think that. Most of the people you can tell right at the bat. Cindy Sweeny doesn't look like that. And here's the thing. Even if she is, I ain't gonna lie, who cares? That doesn't affect me. You don't know me, I don't know you. So it doesn't affect me. But I know for some people say, wow, that breaks my heart. I was my crush. I was my celebrity crush. I get it. But trust me, you're good. Like I said, just looking at the interview, you can just tell. But it's just interesting to see that a lot of these celebrities are under fire for some things, and now she's one of the few. When she was just out at one of the celebrity events with like a whole see-through on dress. You saw everything. It was crazy. It was insane. But yeah, man, it's interesting to say the least how some of these interviews go when interviewers move to try to get you to sleep up and say some stuff. But yeah, that was interesting. Plus, this whole American Eagle ad thing, like I said, with Cindy Sweetie happened months ago. So the fact that this just now became a topic and an issue even raises even more eyebrows. it raises a lot more eyebrows. But enough chit chatter about that. Enough chit chatter about that. It's time to really grind some of y'all gears. Okay, on my Peter Griffin tip. Listen, how do I'm just gonna jump right into it. So a man was falsely attacked, people, for being targeted that he stole a lady's purse. I think that's the best way to do it. Okay, um, he's just trying to get his bag back, and she's get off me, help, help. Pass buyers, passengers on this train too. It was on a train station. Come over there. It looked like, I believe, but they come over there. Start beating this man up. To get the lady back her bag, and turns out when she opens it, it's all his stuff. What type of sense does that make? You were crying wolf, saying, "Hey, this is my stuff. He took my stuff. I need you guys to help me. Please, someone help me." Everybody jumps him. She checks, and it's his ID, clothes, laptop, things like that. Like everything's his, belongs to him. So the fact that you had this brother, what is crazy? And you know what's insane? She claimed it was assault from this guy. This guy was not trying to assault you in any way. From the video, you can tell he's looking confused and he gets jumped. Now, this is the first time something like this happened. We've seen things like this happen, you know, where a guy is trying to help or a guy's trying to talk to a girl, something like that, and it's, oh, sexual assault, or hey, yeah, this is very inappropriate. I'm calling the cops, or I'm doing this. So for a man to have that stigma now, it don't matter if you just see an argument between a guy and a girl. People are, hey, what you doing? What you doing? Like, it's crazy. So the fact that she blamed him for an assault that did not happen. Listen, could it be me? Could it be me? It's just certain things you don't do, and that right there is a no go. It's mm. Hey, but listen. I wanna speed past that. Hopefully my man is good, but I wanna speed forward real quick, man, and really dab a little bit more into the sports before I go. Listen, um, the Lakers look nice. The Lakers look nice. All right, Luca's looking like MVP caliber. Austin Reeves is looking like the best second option in the league. It's listen, basketball is back, man. Basketball is back. Of course, the Thunder is cooking. Of course, we seen that coming. Warriors cooking. Like we seen teams cook, right? And here's the thing. Do I think the Lakers could win it all? Yes. Yes. Am I biased because it's LeBron? Sure. But do they actually have a legitimate shot? I don't know because they got a lot of people to go through, a lot. So we got to see what happens there. Now we got to talk about the NFL, the Eagles and the Packers. One of the worst games I've ever seen ever. Damn near went to halftime. Nobody scored. That was just pure defense. Broncos are playing like trash on offense. Our defense is bailing us out. Texans, one of the worst offenses in the league. Come back against the Jaguars in the fourth quarter with a backup QB. This is crazy. Okay, this is crazy. So the NBA, NFL, it's back. It's back. Okay, so I hope everybody's ready and paying attention because some of these sports bets that we're gonna have to bet on, we're gonna have to bet the whole house and the whole kitchen sink because it's gonna get serious. It's gonna get serious. But man, yeah, listen. Like I said, the league is looking great. These rookies are showing out. People are balling. Same thing in the NFL. Rookies are showing out. People are balling. We're gonna be good for a good couple years now when it comes to just doing things and watching things. We're gonna be busy. We're gonna be good mentally now. We got everything we need. Except for GTA. GTA still, yeah, it got delayed again. This game's never coming out. I just hope y'all know it's never coming out. Okay. But listen, man, that's all the time I got, man. I do love y'all and appreciate y'all constantly always showing love and support each and every single day and every time you tune into the podcast, man. So I do want to thank you guys once again from the top and the bottom of my heart. Enjoy the rest of your day or night, ladies and gentlemen. Now my name is Quincy, and I'm Ghost.